Hello everyone, welcome to a form of farming in the Philippines. Alright, so I'm tired of looking at this blight, and I'm tired of our plants suffering from it. This is blight. What's the name in Bisaya?
Laos.
Laos. So it affects tomato plants especially. It usually starts at these lower leaves and works its way up until it infects the whole plant and it dies. This is early blight. This is just the beginning stages of it. It affects the leaves and the general health of the plant. And late blight, it really screws with the plants and will start affecting the fruit as well. So I'm too proud of these tomatoes not to treat them, and so we're going to because there won't cure it. It's by itself. Blight is caused by excessive moisture, either by rain, which we've had a lot of, or by high humidity, which we always have a lot of. Blight is the scourge of the Philippines because there's such high humidity, and even in the dry season you can have a rainy spell and it will adversely affect your tomato plants. Every one of these tomato plants almost has it. I removed a couple of stunted ones like this one a couple days ago. Just treat them. So first thing, Ray and Britzel are up there. I don't want them always to think that it's going to be manual labor in their internship. I want them to actually learn something while they're here because they already know how to use a shovel and a bar. So they didn't know of this treatment, and I haven't done it. I haven't done it before here because I don't know. I just didn't. One of the main reasons that you see so many green, sorry tomatoes for sale in the stores here is because all the plants catch blight in the Philippines because of the climate. And if left untreated, all these plants would have it, and they would all be dead within a month to 6 weeks. And what they do in these fields here, when the blight is serious and the plants are at a point of no return, they just go through and harvest them. Like this plant right here will be dead in a couple days if we don't treat it. And rather than treat them here, they just pick the fruit, whatever's there, like this little marble-sized tomato. And yeah, I've seen them for sale that size here. But they'll go through the whole field. Doesn't matter what size the tomatoes are, they pick them all. They pick them when they're that size, and they pick them when they're that size. That's why you see small green tomatoes for sale everywhere in the Philippines. Because rather than treat the plants, they just harvest everything and rip them out. And that's what we've been doing as well. Just harvesting and ripping the plants out and replant. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be 100% successful, what we're going to do. But if it'll slow the blight down even to where we can get more production out of the plants, if we can get a longer life out of the plants, if we can double that, I'll be happy. Look, tomato seeds aren't that expensive, but they're not free either. And the time spent planting them and transplanting them and then transplanting them in the fields, that's also an expense. So here's the treatment. And it's a two-step, two-stage treatment. So we call it hydrogen peroxide. And here they call it agua oxygenata. And I'm going to try at first a 1% solution. Now here, always in the States, it's got percentage of concentration, just like vinegar. It'll say 4, 5, 6% on the bottle. But here, they do it by volumes. This is 10 volumes, so it's 10%. So what we did is I took a bottle of this, poured it in the sprayer, and added 9 of these to make a 1% solution. And Use a lot, guys. Don't be koriput. We have another bottle. Use a lot. Many. And under the leaves as well. So what I instructed them to do, what I'm fixing to instruct this puppy to do, is be quiet. What I instructed them to do is to spray these plants liberally with that solution. Get them wet. Now, this hydrogen peroxide, there's kind of a sweet spot on getting the concentration right. If it's too concentrated, it'll kill the plants. And if it's not concentrated enough, it will pump that up a few more times, Ray. Here, let me show you. You twist it until it hits this groove, and then you pump it up, and then you twist it. When you're finished, you twist it again. Okay, that should be enough. I'll turn. Yeah, that's it. Oh, very good now, huh? And remember to do under. And I didn't show you before, it was my mistake. Here, let me show you. Also do, just real quick, go down the trunks as well, both sides. Okay? So, the hydrogen peroxide kills the blight fungus, and it's a fungus. That's what blight is a fungus. And it's because of the moisture. That's what starts it. So the hydrogen peroxide kills the fungus. Now what we're going to do tomorrow, look, it kills the fungus, but it'll come back real quick like, because we're not changing the climate, we're just killing the fungus, right? So the conditions are right for it to come back. They're perfect for it to come back, and it most certainly will come back. So to keep it from coming back so quickly, there's no way to absolutely stop it from coming back, but to keep it from coming back so quickly and not having to apply the hydrogen peroxide every 3 or 4 days, I'll take 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Some people use dish soap, Dawn dish soap. Can't get Dawn dish soap here where I'm at, so we're going to use cooking oil. The baking soda will inhibit its return, and the cooking oil will act as a binder, and it'll make the baking soda stick to the plants, and it will also help them shed the water when it does rain again. Oil and water don't mix. So we're doing this treatment today with the hydrogen peroxide. Tomorrow we'll come back through with the baking soda and oil, and I think we'll see a big difference in appearance of these plants a week from now. Remember, Ray, or Britzel, you want to cover all the leaves. Now, it's like you're painting a wall. When you paint a wall, you don't miss anything. So these leaves that are dry, they need to be wet. Yeah, every surface, just like you're painting. Yeah. So hopefully I can make a video in a couple days, and well, a week from now, and these plants will be that luscious green that they should be. I'm gonna have, I'll just do it myself maybe tomorrow. They need to be staked again. They need more clips added to the twine because some of them are getting askew, and they need to be stood up. This is going to be our tomato production for, it's going to have to last a month or 6 weeks before the new plants start producing fruit. And this is our only little producing tomato patch right now. And so we have to do what we have to do to make it, to get maximum production out of it. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.